Assalamu alaikum. Now I've managed to finish off the designer suit in design number 004, and basically that's the image of the suit. These are the recent chiffon suits, designer replicas that I have sold online, and I wanted to go on to sort of explain and put it into practice, show you in-depth video of what it is that you're getting in the pack, and then how to go about stitching it in similar to what the model is wearing. Now there may be a slight variation in colors and so on, and there may be the odd piece that's missing in these suits in comparison to what they are portrayed in the picture, because they are for a fraction of the price. Now I'm going to be showing you two and give you an idea of what it is that I've done in order to get to this end result. Now this is the completed suit, and I basically pulled it apart in certain areas and then reattached it back on to get this far. Now I'm going to give you an in-depth description of this in a minute, but let's just have a look at how the suits originally come. Okay, so this is a suit which is exactly same suit. This is an order that's going to a girl in Rochdale, and she's ordered this online. Now I would want her to sew it in similar manner to what I have stitched it as, because I wouldn't want, I know it's an off-put sometimes that you see the end result even in photos and so on, and then when you get something like this and you think, oh my god, this looks nothing at all like what's portrayed. And that's generally the case with majority of suits. Obviously you're paying for the unstitched version of the suit, and often is lousily attached like this. Now this was exactly same what had happened in the one that I'd stitched. I pulled it apart. Now these are unsalvaged seams. The borders are not matching. There's no underlining fabric that's attached to this. These are single seams. They're done on a very wide stitching. So basically what you will be doing is unpicking the whole of this, pressing it out, and if you follow the video I've shown exactly what I mean, but it's the exact same thing. And obviously these are not put together. The only reason why all these pieces are put together in this manner is for the customer to actually sew it to their own size and to do away with all these. Now if I show you the inside of the one that I've stitched, okay, I've unpicked this and then I've done the seam so that the border is attached on top and the seam is on the inside. So basically what you would be doing is reattaching all these seams and doing it in the cropped manner. So that's the unstitched version. If anybody is interested in ordering these, obviously there's got a lot of deviances, and you have to press it and then you have to take all that out, and you can get the result good as mine, providing you're putting that effort into it. Half the time the job in the ultimate end result depends on how much effort you put into it. So if you're willing to, if you're going to stitch it like this, obviously it's going to have a lousy, you're going to be end up with a lousy job. So this was the unstitched version as they come. Now sadly, even if you were paying, I mean, I've done designer suits, even the expensive versions, and often, let me assure you, that even they come attached like this. You do have to, the sewing ultimately is the dependence of the final result. So yes, any suit that you order, most likely chances are that it will come, unless it's a ready stitched one and it's a boutique suit, and then it would probably be a lot better than this. Now boutique suits are, I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos, that boutique suits are a lot more pricey as well, and the end thing is that you get what you pay for, and if you're willing to pay for it, then you would get the result. So this is going out as an order, but I pulled it apart just to give you a sort of an idea of what it is, what kind of, if you do order, and then if you get a suit like this and you're thinking, oh my god, this is nothing at all. Now you see it's the same border that's been pulled apart. I've used the same fabric and I've put it back together, and this looks, obviously from the inside, this looks nothing at all like what that is. So I've piped, I've taken the similar color of the embroidery, I've done insert piping, and then on the underside, because this is a separate sewn kameez, I haven't attached the chemise with it, I've gone and put the similar fabric. Now the back of the kameez, again, the back of this is the chiffon base and this is the bottom of the salwar fabric, and I've used it as a border, thick border on the back of the kameez just to give the flow. And then I've used, this is the extra combination of lace that I've used on this. Now I've also used the same lace to inside of the neckline, and then the putty of the neckline, and then I've put gold buttons onto this. So this is the kameez. What I've done is combined it, evened it out and combined it and attached it on the sleeves as well. So I'm going to go on to show you, give you the glimpse of the trouser and the chemise. Okay, the trouser, I've done the exact same replica, pleated it, 3 pleats, and then on the pleats I've added buttons. I'm not sure if they've got buttons on, you know, it's a fairly wide cut and reasonable. Small ponchas, it's like the cigarette type of pants, but it's slightly looser on the hip area and the thigh area. And then the chemise, I've just done the same neckline as the kameez, and just a straightforward, almost like a tunic type. And the beauty of this type of chemise sewing is that you'd wear it separate to the kameez, so it doesn't stiffen out the chiffon of the kameez. And since the fabric was the same, I've chosen to sew the kameez separately. Anyway, I hope you go on to follow the video. I hope you go on to order the suits and make one like this for yourselves. There's plenty more that I will be doing, but this was just one of the first of the 4 that I'd bought. And you know, I just wanted to give you a sneak preview of what's coming on to the website. Now we're sort of days away from, inshallah, from the website going live. Hopefully I'm hopeful that by next weekend we'd have the completed version, and I will be showing you and give you a little bit insight into what we have to offer on the website. So look forward to seeing you then. Take care, and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.